Welcome to Sniper's Hide online video review. Today we're looking at the Heinsolt 4-16 by 56 front focal plane scope. This is one of their tactical scopes, 4-16 power as I said, mill adjusted with a mil dot reticle. 1/10 mil adjustments with your standard mil dot reticle. This reticle happens to exactly match the reticle in my Zeiss spotting scope, which is a big plus. This 34 millimeter main tube with a 56 millimeter objective. As you can see, I'm using standard Badger rings, and the scope sits nice and low. I'm not using anything other than an Eagle cheek piece on an unadjustable or non-adjustable stock Macmillan A3 here. And my clearance isn't too bad. Taking a look at a Schmidt & Bender 4-16 42 with the low Seekins rings, I'm not really that far off of where that scope happens to be as far as off the barrel. So you're able to get down with standard Badger rings, get down pretty low, and have without the scope being so high off the rifle. As you can see, it's a bit longer than the Heinsolt. The Schmidt & Bender is a bit longer than the Heinsolt, I should say. And the height really isn't that much different. I think the 42 millimeter sits just a tick above it, but the height is pretty darn close as far as how low you can put these 34 millimeter main tubes down. Both have lit reticles. The Schmidt & Bender's back here. This tends to every now and then present a problem with left-handed shooters. As you can see, it puts it almost right where the bolt is. So every now and then, depending on your eye relief, we'll see a left-handed bolt have an issue with the Schmidt lit reticle. But we have the Heinsolt right here, and they have theirs in with the parallax adjustment. So that's the comparing the two side by side. And we'll get a little bit of video of the sight picture out of them. Okay, here we are with the eye relief on that and the picture. Like I said, it's pretty, even with a camera, if I can get it well there. There's the sight picture on the Heinsolt. As you can see, I mean, it's really nice edge to edge. Generally with a video camera behind a rifle, it's not that easy. This isn't too bad. I can give it a little bit of shadowing because it's just so hard to hold these cameras that steady on them. If I back off, maybe I can get it a little better. But you can see it maintains it pretty well. I mean, any shadowing you're seeing is me trying to steady the camera. Next we'll take a look at the Schmidt & Benders. Alright, there's the Schmidts. Definitely thicker crosshairs, you can see. That's a Gen 2 reticle in there. There's that same target if I can get it. A little bit more black around, but I mean, they're so close. These scopes are art. I mean, if you've seen a Schmidt & Bender, you know, it's really one of the better tactical scopes out there. The Heinsolt is right there. I mean, there's absolutely, you know, it's 6 1/2. I just happen to find, you know, for shooting different things that if I come up, that bang, look at that. That sight picture is just right there. Boom. It's not really, really hard to find. It just jumps out at you. And for alternate positions, it just kicks ass. Okay, let's take a look at the Heinsolt's turret adjustments here. As I said, 1/10 mil adjustments. Nice positive clicks on it. There's your 1/2 mil, 1 mil. As you can see, it's turning clockwise. Same as your windage. To reset this, it has a flathead screwdriver. Just loosen that, turn your cap back. There is no zero stop, however, you can't really go too far below zero, it sort of stops. So you know if it stops, you just come right back to zero. So while it doesn't have a zero stop per se, it does stop before it'll go a full revolution down. So that gives you a decent amount of elevation down, as well as you can come up. When you come up and you go on to the second line there, you start to go into the yellow numbers. You know when you come back down and you're at zero, you got no yellow line showing, and that means you're zero. If you're not sure, just go back till it stops. It stops right there before 4 mils. Come back up to zero and you're good to go. So you really won't get lost on this. Our parallax adjustment starts at 50 meters, 60, 70, 80 to 100, then 150 to 2, and then goes to 1,000 and infinity. Really nice parallax adjustment on this. Easy to read. With the parallax adjustment, you have the lit reticle. Lit reticle battery goes right here in the battery compartment. All you need to do to turn these on is turn them fast and then adjust them however you want, and then they'll also, you can lower them down and they'll go off. Good lit reticle adjustment on these scopes.